Music.
Reviews.
Chat.
Poems.
Comedy.
Writing. Interviews.
ELFM, it's radio, but so much more.
And a very warm welcome to Chapel FM Arts Centre, based in Seacroft. And for those of you here, that was a really nice warm welcome for our first ever quiz night here, Friday the 13th. What could possibly go wrong? No, it's all going to be great because Elliot is so organised. He's got everything organised for me. So, and I remember my glasses just in case as well. So, right, first one, if you're at home and you're watching and you're joining in, then we will go through the different sections and then doing the answers afterwards. So you've all got sheets here. Write your answers down. No extra points for spelling. I haven't got the teacher's hat on tonight, so normally, if it's not spelt right, you lose your point, but not tonight. So we've got 5 different rounds, and we're going to get 6 rounds, 6 rounds, we're going to get halfway through, have a break, and then we come back and do the second half. Obviously, we are not looking at being very healthy, but very good prize here for afterwards. I only live once, yeah, especially with the James Bond thing we just had. Good link, yeah. Okay, are we ready? Are your brains in gear? Are we going? Okay, let's hit with number 1. What we're going to do is do all the questions, and then we're going to go back and we will do the answers afterwards. All right? So, the first round is music. Well, it's bound to be, isn't it? We're in a music place. Okay. Don't shout your answers out. Don't give clues to other people. Just write them down. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Number 1. So, which Scottish singer, songwriter had a hit in 2019 with Someone You Loved? Not the most handsome person in the world. Okay, number 2. Wannabe was 1996 hit for which British girl band? Short Skirt. Skirt. Number 3. Ozzy Osbourne is the former lead vocalist of which classic heavy metal band? Ooh, we've got thinking. Number 4. Which 1988 Michael Jackson hit begins I'm Gonna Make a Change for Once in My Life? And 5. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong was a hit in which year? No. You know the modern one, so we have to have sort of equality. I guess. Stick a pin in. And 6. Which famous classical composer was able to write music in spite of becoming almost totally deaf later on in life? I don't know that it was that much later on in life. He was quite young when he was deaf, actually. So, okay. 7. Dun, dun, dun. Who was this famous musician in the younger years? Da-da. Who was this? I'm not even going to give a clue on that one, because next one. Which 1967 song written by Cat Stevens, Yusuf Islam, and he's changed back again, I believe, became a hit for Rod Stewart in 1977 and Sheryl Crow in 2003? confer with your team. Number 9. Name the first artist to release an album exclusively on the internet. Bonus point if you can name the album. And 10. What is this instrument called? This is an Elliot question.
Elliot, this is unfair. Elliot, I'm suing.
11. Who was this famous singer in her younger years?
Can I come closer to the screen?
I tell you what, she's not changed much. And 12. What year did the Sydney Opera House open to the public?
How old do you think we are?
General knowledge. You do history.
I do history, but no.
Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison and Kurt Cobain were all at what age when they died? Don't call answers out. You might be a liability to your team. Or you might be a bonus to everybody else's. Not necessarily. 14. Who played drums in the group Thin Lizzy? Lots of them are coming back out again.
Final question.
Yeah.
Round 1.
No, just the answers afterwards. 15. Who was this famous singer in his younger years? Been in the media a lot quite recently, actually. End of round 1. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Right, we're not changing papers. We're just going to go on honesty pot. Okay, number 1. Let's go back and have a look. Yep. Which Scottish singer, 2019? Anybody? Lewis Capaldi, yes. As I say, not the most handsome guy in the world, but knows how to sing. Number 2. Wannabe. Pussycat Dolls? No. Spice Girls. Number 3. Ozzy Osbourne. Who did he? Black Sabbath. He did. Yes, good one. Number 4. With Michael Jackson. Man in the Mirror. Good one. Question 5. So, 75. Anybody else? 78. 67. No, 6. Classical composer when he was deaf. Beethoven. Beethoven. Yes. Well done.
This is why we didn't want him off our team. We exchanged you for Harrison.
Number 7. Who was this? He hasn't changed much. Sheeran, yes. He didn't even look much different. 8. So what song for Cat Stevens, Rod Stewart and Sheryl Crow? First cut is the deepest. That was very deep for somebody there. Okay, next one. First album released exclusively on the internet, and your bonus point, if you can name it. Artist? No idea. Prince. Crystal Ball. And 10. What's this instrument?
Guess sitar. I know that's all it is.
Is it what?
Sitar.
Sitar.
No. Cheers, Elliot.
11. Who's this? One of my favourites. Cher. Yes. The smile hasn't changed. 12. What year did the Sydney Opera House open? 73.
Give them a point for being too old.
Huh?
No, she said no years either side.
No, dead on.
Ooh, jealousy.
Joplin, Hendrix, Morrison, Cobain, what age were they?
27.
Okay, well,
Oh, shut up, you.
yeah. 14. Who played drums in the group Thin Lizzy?
I'm no clue. I'm guessing this.
Brian Downey.
You guessing that anorexic called Lizzie?
And 15. Who was? Rod Stewart.
No, it's a different question.
Different question. Yeah, there was another one about his song. Yeah. Round 2. Off we go for the next one. Turn your page over. Movies and cinema. Let's see how you get on with this one. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, question 1. Who stars as title character in Aquaman in the 2018 film based on the DC Comics character of the same name? Long question. Number 2. Name the film. Oh, sorry. Name the film is the quote from. Name the film is this quote from. Oh, okay. What quote does this film come from? Please, sir, I want some more. What film is it from? Shh. Who played Princess Leia in the original Star Wars trilogy?
Of course he knows that.
Yeah, it's Star Wars, it's movies, we know this stuff. We should know it.
And number 4. Who did play the role of Peter Pan in the movie Hook? Who played the role of Peter Pan in the Hook? Five. Who played the T-1000 in the film Terminator 2: Judgment Day? Dun, dun, dun. Number 6. What is the name of Steven Spielberg's black and white film about the Second World War? Steven Spielberg's black and white film. 7. What are the genetically engineered robots called in the film Blade Runner? Question 8. What famous musician starred in the 2012 film adaptation of the classic board game Battleships?
It's not a good film, but yeah.
It's a film. Comes in the right title. Film and... Escape from New York, The Thing and Big Trouble in Little China, all movies involving which director-star combination? Okay, 10. Who starred as Donnie Darko in the film of the same name? How many Godzilla films are there currently?
2 answers for that one.
Can you put too many?
Actually, I might agree with you on that one. 12. Which Tom Hanks movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1994?
This was done before the coronavirus stuff.
1994, yeah, it was.
Yeah. And next, 13. In the classic Christmas film Home Alone 2, who does Kevin ask for directions to the lobby?
Thanks for that. You already had it, we know you. I'm being serious. I've seen it.
14. What type of candy does Elliot use to persuade E.T. to come into his room? And that's their Elliot, not our Elliot.
Two L's and two T's.
And 15. The 1988 film Gorillas in the Mist tells the true story of Diane Fossey's work with the mountain gorillas in which country? Very beautiful film. Yes. And unfortunately, the gorillas killed her in the end. Not in the film, though. Not in the film.
What did he say? What did he say yesterday?
The gorillas killed her.
Not in the film. After the film was made. Okay. Let's go back and have a look. Question 1. Who stars as the title character Aquaman?
Jason Momoa.
In my day, it was Patrick Duffy. Aquaman.
Oliver.
Name for film?
Oliver.
Oliver Twist. Oliver was the musical. Oliver Twist is the name of the... No. Oliver Twist.
So do we get two because we put the full thing down?
No.
No, just get 1 point.
Who played Princess Leia?
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah. Yeah. And number 4. Who played Peter Pan in Hook?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, yes. Oh, number 5. Who played T-1000 in the film Terminator 2? Judgment Day. Robert Patrick. 6. What is the name of Steven Spielberg's black and white film on the Second World War? Schindler's List. Oh, Liam Neeson. Come on, guys. Number 7. What are the genetically engineered robots called in Blade Runner?
The Overlords.
Repellents or skin jobs? Number 8. What famous musician starred in 2012 film of the board game? Rihanna. 9. Escape from New York. Which movies were they director and star? John Carter and Kurt Russell. Who's Kurt Russell married to as a bonus point?
Himself. His work.
Goldie Hawn. No, they were married a long time ago. How many Godzilla films are there currently? 35 you've watched American ones as well. Okay, question 12. Which Tom Hanks movie won the Academy for Best Picture in 94? It had to be, yes. Forrest Gump. Classic Christmas Home Alone. Who does Kevin ask the directions to the lobby?
President of America. Right now.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, it does. And 10. Who started Donnie Darko?
Gone back to 10.
There we go. Jake. Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gal- Gyllenhaal. Oh, 14. Did we miss one?
No, we're still going. No.
Yeah, it went from 10 to
Slide
14.
them around.
We'll be fine.
All right, 14. What type of candy does Elliot use to persuade E.T.? Reese's Pieces.
Is that chocolate?
Yes. Because it's got peanut butter in it.
You have got the most in the wrong order.
Reese's Pieces.
All right.
Not chocolate.
1988 film Gorillas in the Mist. What country? Rwanda.
We'll go back to them later. I'll do them for you. Sorry, I missed them.
Okay. All right, just let's have a count first. Right, if you add 1 and 2 together, how many have you got so far?
We're missing 3 questions, so I'll do it afterwards. I'll do it break people.
I bet they've got more than everyone right now.
Give them time to.
57. Out of 30, yeah. Sorry, I'm technically
If there's a round on sports, you're all going.
Okay, add them up, and then because end of round 3, I'm going to get you to give me the numbers. Right, geography. Yay! Come on then. Okay. Number 1. Which cycle race starts in Leeds, Yorkshire during the summer of 2014?
Tour de France in Yorkshire.
Number 2. The Great Barrier Reef is located in which sea? A warm one. Number 3. What is the regional capital of Tuscany in Italy? Nobody wants to go there at the moment. 4. The Hoover Dam is built on the border of which 2 states in America?
2 states. I'll repeat that. To be right goal.
Thanks. Slow down just a bit because they're writing. Which river flows through Paris? Number 5.
Yeah, one river.
Number 6. Name this landmark.
Oh, God. Why? Can you put the place?
Because I said so.
Can you put the place like where it is in the world?
No, I want the name of it.
Oh, there. Yeah.
And I might check the spelling on that one.
I'm dyslexic.
So, they not. 7. Which is the highest mountain in the Alps?
Sorry, can you say that one again?
Which was the highest mountain in the Alps?
On the Alps.
In the Alps. Number 8. In which country you would find the Angel Falls, the highest waterfalls in the world? Very beautiful. Much higher than Niagara. Yes. Much bigger than Victoria Falls as well. Number 9. What is the longest river flowing in India? Which is the longest river in India? Smelly River.
Oh, thank you.
Smelly River. All right, number 10. What famous address is located at the postcode SW18 2AA? (11) What's the name of the supercontinent that existed during the late Paleozoic and early Mesozoic eras?
At this point, we know that's an Elliot question.
It's definitely an Elliot question because I mean I'm sure he's put some of these in. I'm sure it's just to see if I can read.
I bet you can say half of these words in that. What?
You wait till the last round. There's words in that I had to look up.
How smart do you think I am?
Very.
I'm in box set for everything.
Okay, number 12. Chicago stands on the bank of which lake? Good job, Tony's not here. You wouldn't need Google.
No, we need Tony.
We need everyone.
Yeah, I just need help. But I do know that one. Okay, 13 for today. Which British landowner owns the largest acreage?
No idea. You're supposed to know this.
My knowledge of geography has nothing to do with this.
Question 14. What's the largest museum in the world called? Oh, 15, okay. Which country in Africa does this flag belong to? Which country in Africa does this flag belong to?
He's not lying, though. Look at the flag.
Okay, number 3. Let's have a look at the answers. Okay, I'm going to move back so you can all see. Number 1. Which cycle race started in Leeds, 2014? Tour de France. Big. It's a different race. No, it's not. Tour de France. Yeah. Number 2. Great Barrier Reef. The Coral Sea. Beautiful area of the world. Number 3. Yeah, at the end of this round. The regional capital of Tuscany in Italy? Florence, beautiful city.
Never been.
Is that place quarantined?
Probably by now. All right, number 4. Hoover Dam, which 2 states? Nevada and Arizona. But yeah, number 5, River Seine goes through Paris by Notre Dame.
We're going to get this one.
Number 6, this landmark, the Taj Mahal. Yes. There's loads of Indian restaurants that are called this. Number 7, highest mountain in the Alps, Mont Blanc. The Everest is not in the Alps, not even on the same continent. I was going to say to you pens, but 8. Highest waterfall, where is it? Venezuela. No, Argentina's a different country. Well, at least you were on the right area of the world. Number 9, longest river in India? Ganges. Yeah, very smelly, dirty river. Number 10. Famous address is located at SW1A 2AA. 10 Downing Street. Yep. What's the name of the supercontinent that existed? Pangaea. 12. Chicago's down to the banks of which lake? Michigan. Very, very cold lake, yes.
We're not made for geography. Yeah, we're not.
13. British landowner owns the most acreage.
The Queen. If it's
Forestry Commission.
It's the Queen.
It's not. It's a Forestry Commission.
She rules the whole country, so yeah, she doesn't have land.
She doesn't own the whole country. What's the largest museum in the world called? The Louvre. In Paris. The Louvre. Which country in Africa does the flag belong to? Mozambique. Mozambique. Okay, count up your numbers. You'd already done 1 and 2. Just add 3 to it.
Right, well, no one's looking. Let's all have the.
Thanks for that round up.
Do we want to do four or do we want to count?
He's sneaking out quietly. Is he?
Northeast Africa.
Okay, let's have a quick whiz round. 45?
No, we'll have a break.
19.
I don't know. Count them then.
Count them.
You're asking the stupidest person in the room to do
About
it.
3 rounds.
25. On your own. Wow.
I'm worse than you.
Fantastic.
Hannah, where did you put the first page?
You too.
All four.
25.
Stop writing. Just take your hand behind your back. Then you can't write.
How many have we got?
Still counting.
None. No. 9. Okay. 17. Oh, two ties, but on his own. Champion halfway. Way.
No pressure. It's full now.
Here's now. Here's now. Okay, guys, go have your break. I'll see you back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back. We're here now for the second part of this amazing fun quiz. First one that we're doing, but only the first of many. We will be resuming in the autumn. So we are carrying on now. Next 3 rounds. Let's see how you do on these ones. This one, sports. Yay! Oh, football. Right, number 1. Here we go. Let's go for it. Which football team were known as the Biscuit Men up to the 1980s? Who were the Biscuit Men? Number 2. Floyd Patterson was the world champion in which sport? Floyd Patterson. Number 3. How many gold medals did Jesse Owens win in the 1936 Olympic Games? Bonus point. Why was it so important about Jesse Owens in that game? You can get a bonus point for that one. Very historical. Number 4. How many hurdles are there in a men's 110 metres hurdles athletic event? How many times do they jump over? Number 5. The 2022 Commonwealth Games will be held in which British city? That's if Corona stopped by then. Next one, 6. Which was the first Olympic Games attended by the Soviet Union as a communist power? Number 7. What is the national sport in Japan? And it's not tiddlywinks. Murder ball is the original name for which sport? Murder ball is the original name of which sport? Okay, number 9. In which country is the Interlagos F1 circuit? In Lagos, I think that is. So, in which country is the Interlagos F1 circuit? That should give you a bit of a hint. Who was the first sponsor of the Premier League? Which Russian footballer nicknamed the Black Panther is widely regarded as the greatest goalkeeper in the history of the sport? I might argue that point. Black Panther. Number 12. After the initial change, new balls are changed in Wimbledon after how many games? Tennis, we're talking about. "13. What sport did Scotland become world champions in 2005? We've got some flames coming off the papers here. 14. What is Canada's national sport?
Not what do you think? Okay.
15. How high is a basketball hoop in feet?
How the hell are we supposed to know that?
Well, they're very tall and they still have to jump. So have a guess.
5,000 feet. How big is giraffe players?
About the same height as that.
So they're very tall and they have to jump.
And then you just get people
What
like.
if you just put giraffe? Would that count? Because they're very
You got to think a lot of their players are about 7 foot, and they still have to jump. Okay, let's have a look. Question 1. Which football team was known as the Biscuit Men up to the 1980s? Reading. Yeah. Reading, they had a big biscuit factory in Reading. No, it's not Reading, it's Reading. It's in Berkshire. Floyd Patterson. Boxing. Yeah, famous boxer. 5. 2022 Commonwealth Games in which British city? Right. We go back to 4. Birmingham. We get Birmingham. Number 3. How many Olympic medals did Jesse Owens win in 1936? Now we do this one first. 4. And why was it so important? He was the black commoner at the time when Hitler, 1936, was declaring war and didn't acknowledge black people. Yeah, Hitler refused to shake hands with him.
We said he was black.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the what? What did he put? Because he's black. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very important. Okay. Next one. How many hurdles are there? 10. 3. Right. 3 paces between the hurdles. 1, 2, 3. Jump. 3 paces between the hurdles. Which was the first Olympic Games attended by the Soviet Union as a communist power? 52. Helsinki, yeah. No, that Russia attended. Okay, 7. What is the national sport in Japan? Sumo wrestling, yes. That's what I said, not tiddlywinks. Number 8. Murder ball is the original name for which sport? Chair rugby.
How do you play rugby?
Technically, it's still dodgeball.
How do you play
Move your wheels. Have you ever watched it? It's brutal.
All right, number 9. In which country is the Interlagos F1 circuit? Brazil.
Did you get that one right? No.
10. Who was the first sponsor of the Premier League? Carling. For many years. They were actually sponsored for many, many years. Yep. 11. Which Russian footballer named the Black Panther? I think I would argue the point of this one, the best goalkeeper. Lev Yashin. I think I might go with something, Schmeichel's was pretty good. And who was the other one that was at Chelsea? Who was the one at Chelsea? Huh? Yeah, who was the one at Chelsea that was pretty? The cat. Yes. He was pretty good. All right. After the initial change, how many balls are changed in Wimbledon after how many games? 9. No. 13. What sport did Scotland become world champions in 2005? Polo. That had to be an Elliot question.
Is polo something like those new things and then you have to knock them?
No, that's croquet. But you do play polo with a similar thing to croquet. It is like a mallet. usually on horses, but they've got elephants as well. Yes. Elephants, yes.
How did they do that?
What's Canada's national sport?
With difficulty.
If you've got a stick, you can't move it beforehand.
Yeah. What is the Canada's national sport? Lacrosse. Lacrosse.
These are spots that made up obvious.
They're not. This one. It's like a basket that you carry on your shoulder and you rock it. And the ball is a bit like a cricket ball. It hurts. Yep.
It's the question about basketball.
All right, 15. How high is a basketball hoop in feet? 10 feet. I said to you they were 7 and they had to jump. You can't jump 8 feet.
No, they're already 7 foot tall. They've got to jump a foot.
2 feet. 3. 10 foot. 3. 10. It was 10 up there. Right. 3.
If there's a rubber game,
Why can't it be 20 rounds?
Because we don't want to be here till breakfast tomorrow. Round 5, Chapel FN. Let's test your knowledge of here. Okay, let's go. Joe, number 1. When is Chapel FN's last event before we close for construction? And if you were downstairs this evening, I actually announced it on my programme before we came up here.
why did I not listen?
Oh, thank you very much. Number 2. What are the name of Chapel's FM's 2 co-directors? So,
These two are going at war with each other. Everyone get these scratches.
tell Jane so she can write it. Number 3. How many Writing on Air festivals have there been so far? Again, if you listen to my show, I actually gave you the answer. I was on when you were downstairs before you came up here.
I'm sorry. But I kind of found it boring.
Number 4. Which Chapel FM volunteer has a birthday today? One of my invited guests had a birthday today as well. Number 5. How many musicathons have there been? This got a lot of press. Athon might give you a... While on the road over the spring and summer, where will Chapel FM be located on Saturdays? Again, I gave you the answer on my show. Shall we rerun it so you can listen to it? But it was the hour and a half prior to this. So what show currently airs on the second Friday of the month at 6 to 7:30 p.m? What's it called? Question 8. What is Elliot Moon's full job title? You need 20 pages for this, guys.
Yeah, we do.
He has many hats.
So we just call you that guy?
Okay, what is the name of Chapel FM's new centre manager who is starting in April? If you don't get the email, that might be a bit difficult. It's a queen's name. It's a queen's name and it's also a pastry's name.
Last question.
Number 10. How many episodes of Left to Leeds has there been? Pick a number. If you don't know, pick a number. It's one of the longest running shows on ELFM. So, exchange papers, except we're not doing it. Right. Question 1. I'll come out the way so you can see it. When is Chapel FM's last event before we close for construction?
No, it's March.
4th of April. Next one. What are the name of 2 Chapel FM's co-directors? You've got to have both Adrian and Tony. Yes. No, he's still going there. 4th of April. Number 3. How many Writing on Air festivals have there been so far? Excluding this year. 4, because it's 5 this year. Excluding this year. Can you put it back one, Elliot? Excluding, not including. Excluding. Your partners aren't. Which Chapel FM volunteer has a birthday today?
That would be my dad. His dad,
Tony, yay! Potluck. Number 5. How many musicathons have there been? 10, good. Yeah. Number 6. While on the road over the spring summer, where will Chapel be located on Saturday? Kirkgate Market, yes. No, Market. Number 7. What show currently airs on second Friday of the month at 6 to 7:30 p.m? No, Business Network. My Stress Busters is the full Sunday. Number 8. What is Elliot Moon's full job title? Centre Tech and Live Events Coordinator.
we put events coordinator, electrical manager.
No, sorry.
You got one point.
You get a further point.
No, don't give him any. Life's not fair.
Number 9. What are the name of Chapel FM's new centre manager who is starting in April? Charlotte.
Okay, please make sure you don't know the answer.
Number 10. How many episodes of Left to Leeds has there been? 46.
Shut up. I did this on my own.
Round 6. Da-da-da. Do you want to just total your numbers up for those 2 and then add it to the last one? Do you? It could be anything. So you're either going to know it or you're not going to know it. It could be anything.
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything in a mixture. Okay, have you added up your scores for those 2 rounds and added them to your other ones? So at the end of this one, you'll only have 1 to add up? Okay. Number 1. Which artist's studio was known as The Factory? Number 2. What nationality were Mother Teresa's parents? If you don't know, guess. Have a guess. Better than leaving it blank. What is the name of the hero from the video game Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? Can we go back a minute, Elliot? Right. What is the name of the hero from the video game Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Is this supposed to be like an old game? It's an Elliot classic.
Number 4. Which country once knighted a penguin?
Country was knighted as a
Penguin. Yes. Because I could. Number 5. Star Wars. Scenes of the desert world of Tatooine were actually filmed in which... Tatooine. Oh, Tatooine. Were actually filmed in which country? I think... Number 6. Which is the only US state to produce coffee beans?
Beans means hang.
Number 7. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons? Which state in America produces coffee beans? So which planet in our solar system has the most moons? Number 8. What was the first electronic computer called? And it wasn't Boris.
I don't get it.
Number 9. Who was the third man to walk on the moon? Third. 1, 2, 3. Third. The third person. The third man. What is metaphysio... I can say it when I don't look at it.
What is it?
Metaphobia, the fear of. And if you know anything that I work with, I actually work with this a lot.
Can you tell me what you work with a lot then?
This.
Teenagers.
No.
It's really not lying though, is it?
Round 6.
Teenagers are awful. Don't even lie.
End. That was quick. Okay, you're not going to change papers, so we're going to go back. Question 1.
We lost, guys.
Which artist studio is known as The Factory? Andy Warhol. Willy Wonka isn't an artist.
Is it chocolatier?
Right. Which nationality were Mother Teresa's parents?
No, it's not. That's Charlie Boogie.
Albanian.
I'm a Muslim.
Number 3. What is the name of the hero from the video game of Mike Tyson's? Little Mac.
Little McDonald's.
Number 4. Which country once knighted a penguin? Norway. Penguin had a big cold country, didn't it? Number 5. Star Wars. Where was it filmed? Tunisia. Right, bonus point on this one. Planet of the Apes, where was most of it filmed? 2 islands.
Hawaii. Chicago. 2 islands, Chicago.
Right, shush.
Any ideas? Lanzarote and Tenerife.
I'm not a Tenerife soon. Completely irrelevant.
Number 6. In which is the only US state to produce coffee beans? Nice warm one. Hawaii. Number 7. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons?
Saturn.
Jupiter.
We got a point, guys.
That was a lucky guess, wasn't it?
I want to go.
And 8. What was the first electronic computer called? ENIAC. Electronic numerical integrator and computer. Number 9. Who was the third man to walk on the moon? W. Conrad.
I learned about him in NASA and I can't remember his stupid name.
Did they all walk on the moon like in the same flight?
No,
Oh, it's a NASA space station.
separate flights. And number 10. What do I do a lot of work with? Fear of change. Yes.
I have a fear of getting changed into my uniform in the morning. Does that count?
No. Okay, guys, let's add your numbers up.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
That was the last round.
I think it's
Number 6. And the winner is, let's do your numbers.
Who did the actual
Let's
slide
do the numbers.
foundation with? Because they did the slide. So, no one. You did it, please.
So you had 17 from the and 25 from the first round. So just add you up the 3 second rounds for the first. Eh? Can't hear what you're saying actually.
Can I steal the basket and actors if it went missing?
No.
Harrison's just looking at the basket thinking, Dabby.
Okay, gentlemen.
We got 28 in the third.
How did you get a third?
Third mark for knowing he was an events
I don't think it should count.
20.
29 then?
No. It's less than a half, so it should go down.
Right, 28.
Right. How many have you got?
We're still adding up.
Still adding up. Oh, so many.
We've got 15 because I miscounted.
25.
And how many the first time? Is that added to the first one? 17 and what's this?
15 all in total now.
All total, right? Okay. What have we got? 38, yay! Oh, all on his own. Fantastic. How many did you get, guys? 25. It's just wonderful. Right, come and get your prize.
You gonna share it out, yeah?
No. He did all the work, so he's entitled to all of the chocolate. Well done. Thank you so much for joining us for our first night here in Chapel FM Arts Centre for the quiz. Hope you enjoyed it. A bit of fun, you know, got you thinking about things, and hopefully you'll be back with us again in the autumn when we'll be back and doing it all over again. Be safe, have a good summer, and we'll be back with you soon. Bye for now.